Hey, what is going on, Almond families? Hey, this is a very exciting time of the year because we are about to kick off our best year yet. And you know what? I just want to first take that time just to recognize the hardship and the tremendous amount of turmoil that many families have gone through and that have been affected by the past year and a half. And so when I say this is going to be our best year yet, meaning, man, we come with the growth mindset, man, that we are going to press on and we are going to make the best of our situation. And this is why we're going to pour life into your scholars. And so what I want to do right now is just kind of go over some of our safety procedures, our bell schedules, and all that kind of good jazz, so that we can get things crack-a-lacking around here. And so let's go ahead and get things rolling right now. I actually want to first start with our mission statement. Why? Because this encapsulates the heart of Almond, why all of the faculty come together every single day to pour life into your scholars. And that is simply this. We have a relentless pursuit to inspire every scholar to discover their individual strengths. Why? Because we believe that scholars are individually created, that are uniquely created, that they are beautifully created, and they have natural gifts and talents and passions. And this is where we want them to discover that. We want to partner with you as families to cultivate the strengths that your children have. And can you imagine when children are living in their strengths and they know what they are good at and they come alive when they do that? Man, they're just going to skyrocket. And there is so much research that shows that when we work on those things that we're good at, that we're naturally gifted at, man, life is so much more enjoyable. So that's what we do. So check it out. Here's our TKAM schedule. That is right. So that means we have drop off from 7:25 a.m. to 7:45 a.m. I'll show you a map here in just a moment. And you'll be dropping off at the north gate. So school will now start 30 minutes earlier at 7:45. They'll have the recess time, and then of course you see right there lunch, and they will be dismissing at 11:15 at the north door of the MPR, known as the multi-purpose room or the cafeteria. So here's a map right here. So when you drop off your TK kiddos, this is the northern part of campus, and so we have the northern parking lot, and then we have the central parking lot, and so you can go ahead and just park at either place over here. Walk your kids safely, because the kids will be dropped off from grades 1st through 6th, and so this is where they're going to be pulling in. So parents, walk your kids, of course, and you can go ahead and drop them off right here at the gate. Now, for the first day right here, no problem, guys. Parents, we're going to allow you guys to come on in, and so through this north gate, and you can go ahead and drop off your kiddo right here with Miss Reese, or also with Miss Doak right there on that first day. Okay, so no problem right there. Now, what about pickup? You'll be picking up your scholars, and again, this is only for TKAM, in the north door of the MPR. And so here's our long driveway. Go ahead and please park your car in the parking lot right here. Don't park on this big long lane right here. And then just come on right here, guys. You guys can go ahead and line up. And then at 11:15, we're going to have a faculty member right there dismissing. Now what about PM? So drop off is during the lunchtime, so which is 10:50 to 11:20. So that means it will officially begin at 11:20. But if you want your scholar to eat lunch, that is the time right there. And so you'll be dropping off at the same place that I just showed right now, which is where the AM kiddos are being dismissed. Recess is right there. There's their lunchtime, which is actually, their lunchtime overlaps the same as AM, and they'll be dismissing in the north gate. So here's what I'm talking about here. So when you drop off your scholars, go ahead and park again, walk on over, and you're going to drop your scholars off right here in the north door of the MPR. Bam, right there. So this is the same place where the AM kids are actually being picked up. All right, and then during pickup time, we're going to go through that same gate right here. It's called the north gate. So parents are going to go ahead and just line up right here, and you can go ahead and pick up your scholar right there as they are being released right here, one at a time. Okay, so that means you can go ahead and park in either one of these parking spots right there. But just know that it's at 2:20 p.m., which means that this is going to be pretty crowded right here because this is where all the other parents are coming to get their other kiddos. So just be aware of that traffic right there. All right, well, check it out, y'all. Let's look at kindergarten. So kindergarten starts again at 7:25 through 7:45, which is basically that's the time that you can drop off. It's the time for breakfast as well. And you're going to be doing that through the north gate. I'll show you a map in just a moment. So you start at 7:45. There you see recess. There you see lunchtime, which actually right at the end of lunch is when they are being dismissed. Now you probably already have heard. There's been like all kinds of sayings out there. So all kindergarten scholars will have a minimum day from August 6th until October 22nd. All right, so they will start at 7:45 and they will end at 11:50. And then once we come back then on that next, was that 25th or so, then we'll go ahead and go back to a regular day. And so I'll update you guys on the schedule, pickup and all that kind of jazz. But for the time being, kinder, you're going to drop off right here at the gates, at that north gate. All right, and at the north gate, but on the first day, you are more than welcome to come on through the gate and drop off with Ms. Gregg, with Ms. Sprain, or also with Ms. Doak. Okay, and then for drop off, on pickup then, parents, you're going to go ahead and on our nice long driveway, just go ahead and pull up and stop like right here. Our pickup time is 11:50. The scholars will be waiting right here in these long two lines right here, along with their teachers. And then as you come along, as you stop, the scholars will then get into the car. So there's no need actually for you folks to get out of the car. We will walk the scholar to the car and get in so that they are nice and safe. Alrighty, so there it is for kinder. Grades 1 through 6. That is right. So 1 through 6, right? So we're all starting at 7:45, going all the way through 2:20. And you can see on the screen right now, we have our recess, we have our lunches, and so you can go ahead and take a look at those times. And then also on minimum days or on Wednesday. So let me go back here. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday will be from 7:45 to 2:20. And then on minimum days will be 7:45 to 11:50. Okay. So, but though you can drop off scholars as early as 7:25, no earlier than 7:25 for breakfast. Okay, and look at our map right here. We're actually doing the same procedure as we did in April and May. So if you brought your kids actually back to school for that hybrid model, we're using that exact same model. We found a lot of success there, and we're going to roll with it. Okay, so just to review again here, how does drop off work? Well, we want you guys to come down from Foothill. So you're going to travel south going down off of Almond, and you're going to make a right. Whoop, and you're going to go down this long driveway, and then you can stop right here. Kiddos get out, and they go through the cafeteria where they get their temperature check. And so basically, all of this is coned off. No left-hand turn here, so we don't want you guys going up north on Almond and then making a left. Come on through from Foothill. And then lastly, also when you exit, to only make a right turn, so we're not having any type of problems at that intersection right there. All right, and then of course on the left-hand side we have our bus drop off. But for the first day of school, parents, if you do want to come and you want to drop your kids off at the classroom, at the door, you're more than welcome to do that. But our normal procedure will be that you will just drive up to the long driveway, stop, your scholar will get out, and then you can go ahead and proceed on. Okay? Now, what about pickup? This is going to be very similar to what we did in May and April. And so basically what happens here is this. We have our long driveway right here. And what you're going to do is that you're going to pull up. You're going to pull all the way up until you get to a car, and then you're going to stop right there. Bam. And then what happens is as all the teachers line up with their scholars, they're all going to be in this type of order here. And what happens is we have our staff team member with radios, and so they will radio your scholar's name. So if you're wondering, well, how are they going to know my scholar's name? Well, this is why we're going to be giving you guys these little placards. And it's basically, we printed them on cardstock, and you put them on the dashboard. So that means as you're driving them or as you're waiting there, we can say, oh, Kimberly, we need Kimberly from Mrs. Gates' class, and then they'll pull it up right there. And so it's an easy way for us to see what car, and then we can get the line moving. Okay, so you just wait there, and we'll bring the scholar to you. And then once you've picked up all of your scholars, then all you do is you go into the second lane, the left lane, and then you can go ahead and move all the way out. So this second lane right here is never stopped, ever. It's only a lane that is exiting, but the right lane, this far one that's closest to the driveway, that one right there is going to stop because you're waiting for your scholar to come. Okay? I hope that helps right there. Now, what about safety protocol? It is our Superintendent Bassett's a priority that we have safe schools as we are returning, and as he is shared in his video that he actually produced just a day or two ago, that they are getting all of their guidelines from the county of San Bernardino Health, and so we will continue to take our precautions from them. And so what does that mean right now, where we're at? Again, things can always change, but as of right now, masks will continue to be required indoors, so any type of building, it will be required. Outdoors now will be optional, and especially, man, in this heat, man, having kids with masks on outside can really produce a very dangerous environment for them. But CDC guideline says that right there can be a safe thing, also having them removed while they are outside. And we also have masks available in all of the classrooms and in the office if anybody forgot one from their home. What about social distancing? So classrooms now are actually going to be going back to the normal capacity. So just kind of keep that in mind, where in May and April, we were really keeping that at 6 foot, but now we're going back to normal capacity. But though, I don't think there's anything to be alarmed because CDC guidelines says that we are going to be still keeping things safe. We're still doing washing hands and sanitization. All right, great. A few other measures here are our air filtration system. It is cleaning the air the entire time that the air conditioner is on. We're going to be getting here at our school a number of touchless water bottle fountains where your child can bring a water bottle and they can just go ahead and get it filled up right there. We will continue to do daily temperature checks. We're asking you as parents to do wellness checks, meaning if your child is not feeling well, have them stay at home. We will get them the work that they need to keep everybody safe right there. And then, of course, if anybody isn't feeling well here at school, our nurse or our health assistant will attend to that child. And we have a number of care facilities here on campus, and we will be contacting you as well. And lastly, we're going to continue with our specialized daily sanitization, where we fog the room to ensure that the rooms are properly cleaned. So now, really neat right now is that we actually have two 100% online options. And so if you are just not quite feeling comfortable, hey, no problem. We have two programs for you. Go ahead to these two websites that are on your screen right now where you can find out more information to see what program would fit your child's needs. And wrapping things up here, we have a brand new communication app that we're using not just only district-wide, but at every school and also with every teacher. So now your teacher will be communicating with you through the app. Myself and the office staff will be communicating with you with this app, and the district will be communicating with you with this app. So this is a one-stop communication tool. It's actually really nice. We don't have a bunch of programs. Oh, let me check my email. Let me check my text. Let me check Pete's Jar. Let me check Blackboard, right? There's all these different things. Let's just centralize this into one location. And so please download the app today. Our school has sent multiple messages already to you guys in your email or as a text message asking you to download the app. And when you register with the email that we have on file, then it will automatically connect you to our school. And then, of course, if you have any questions or have any trouble, just come on down or give us a ring. We will we'll be more than happy to help you guys out. And just as I said in the very beginning, guys, this will be our best year yet. Why? Because that is who we are as Pacers, right? We will persevere in the face of hardship, in the midst of trials, and many of you have gone through extremely hard things. And so I don't want to undermine that, but what I do want to do is create resiliency and create autonomy, and just our scholars having the attitude of being relentless and not giving up. And so, until I see you guys here in just a few days, wishing you guys all the best of a start to our school year, and be you.